So where do these countries get their names from? A couple of them are pretty easy. Colombia comes from Christopher Columbus, and Bolivia comes from Simón Bolívar. Suriname is also relatively straightforward. It's believed to come from the Surinen people, an indigenous group who was local to the area. And by the way, that AME suffix is believed to have come from a local language, Locono. The next three, though, are considerably trickier. Take, for example, Peru. One theory postulates it comes from the local name Biru. This was either the name of a local Panamanian leader or the name of an indigenous American who decided to help the European explorers. But there are other theories out there. The most compelling theory, in my opinion, is that it comes from the Quechua word Pelu, meaning river. But another theory is that it was named after a different civilization, the Biru civilization, indigenous to the northwest of Peru. This civilization probably got its name from another Quechua word, Wiru, meaning bamboo. Chile is another really good example of this. We don't really know the origin of the name, and there's a ton of different theories. It could have come from an Incan tribal leader, Tili, or it might have been named after a city in Peru, Chile. It might come from the indigenous language Mapudungun, in which the word Chile referred to a seagull. And by the way, that word might be onomatopoeic in origin. Or maybe it comes from the Quechua word chiri, which means cold. And by the way, it's just a coincidence that that word resembles the English word chili. And finally, there's Guyana, which has surprisingly little information surrounding it. One source claimed it came from a Tupi-Guarani language, but I couldn't really confirm this. Regardless, it almost certainly comes from an indigenous language, though we're not sure which one. So what does it mean? Well, most sources said something like land of waters, or land of many waters. But one source said it came from an indigenous word meaning respectable. So honestly, who knows what's going on?